Welcome to the Smart Talk. Hi guys, my name is Neha Full. Today we shall talk about the problems of English, how to speak with illiterate or illiterate people. So we shall talk about the English pronunciation, which is very helpful to communicate with each other. The next one is excuse me. Like this, if you hit with a person, if you created a simple mistake, then you can say excuse me. You can say excuse me sir, or excuse me please. Excuse me please. So you must have to say excuse me. So the next one is pardon. If you can't hear about the sometimes pardon sometimes you can't hear about the voice of your parents, everybody, then you can say pardon, means you never repeated it again. You can say pardon please, means you have to repeat it again, and when I hear the problem about it, then I know. But this time you can't hear the problem, so you can use pardon please or pardon sir, ma'am, or any type of relation, mom, dad. So these are all kinds of. In this assignment we shall talk about auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs are very helpful to make a sentence. This is also referred to as helping verbs. Without these primary and modal auxiliaries, we cannot make a sentence, means the sentence is complete in itself only if we use these auxiliary or helping verbs. So the very first is am, are. This is referred to as primary auxiliary verbs. So I explain you is, am, are. I already tells you that is only used in singular things. In singular things or terms. Like this, he is a rich man. So in this sentence, is referred to as primary auxiliary or helping verb. If we disconnect it, if we delete is, then the sentence becomes he a rich man, which is incorrect. So if we want to correct it, then we have to put an auxiliary verb in it, which is, because he is a singular personality, so we have to add is in it. This is a special and very special helping verb, which is basically of primary kind. Without this auxiliary or helping verb, we can't make a sentence complete. Means we have to very first apply this rule. Is, like he is a noble person. In this example, It throws a light on a person, means a single person. So we have to put is in it. Then it make the sentence complete and valid. So without these helping verbs, we never make a sentence complete. So the next one is am. Am is related to I. We always say I am. We never say I is, I are. This is only valid and these are invalid. So we are talking about am like this. If we say I am your best friend. In this sentence, we have to recognize the helping verb, which is complete in itself. So, I am your best friend. It tells us that I am your best friend. So, the helping verb is related to primary helping verb. So, we have to apply always am. A, and the are the articles, and now we talk about primary and modal auxiliary verbs. So if we say am I your friend, I highlight it, especially I highlight it in caps lock that you can recognize it. So am. There is I, so we have to add am. Am I your friend? This is a correct auxiliary, which is am. Am I your friend? So whether there is a condition of I, then we must have to put am. Am I your colleague? Am I your teacher? Everything. So the last one is are. These are all of present sense. So the difference between is and are is basically that is used in singular terms and are is used in plural terms. Means if we have multiple items, multiple conditions, multiple terms, then we must have to put are in this case. Let's have a look on this example. Like this, we are good friends. So in this example, there are multiple terms of plural. The very first and the last. We recognize that this is a plural term. So when we talk about plural terms, then we have to put are in it means it is not a single thing, it is of multiple term. So this is we are good friends. Then we have to apply rule of primary auxiliary helping verb. Does it make the sentence valid or without an error? So if the condition is are we good sisters, the condition is that, like, just take an example, we good friends. We doesn't have to apply the rule of primary auxiliary helping verbs in it. So if we can't use are in this sentence, then the sentence becomes invalid. So we must have to apply any type of auxiliary verbs which is fit in this sentence. Then we have to add are, means sisters. This is plural, and we also refer to as plural. So we must have to apply are in it. Clear? Is, am, are. This is complete, and the next one is was and were. After this is a kind of present tense, and these are both of past which had happened. So I throw some light on was and were. Very first I told about was, which is related to is. Is and was are both common in itself, have proper and same meaning, but the difference between was and is only this: is of present sense and was is of past, but both are related to singular terms. Like this: I was a good boy, means was is a kind of primary auxiliary helping verb which complete the sentence. So we have to recognize the sentence whether it is of a singular term or it is of multiple or plural term. At the last, we have to check the object. There is good boy, means a boy is only one term. Then we have to add was in it. So the next example clears it.